Morning chaps, welcome to another video. This week has been a new soap and therefore a complete review video for the weekend. Now this soap I've been waiting for quite some time and it couldn't come in about a week. It's been a rough week, but we'll cover that later. And thoroughly enjoyed using this soap for the few days that I've managed to this week. What soap is it? Well, it's Phoenix Beau soap, as we all know. If you watched my mail call video earlier this week, you'll see I've got two. I've got another pot of Denali because I'm starting to run low, and the second pot was Baskerville. Now, Baskerville to me, the name conjures up all sorts of kind of Victorian type imagery, darkness, alleyways, kind of just generally sinister type connotations. And the artwork, as you can see, just doesn't disappoint. In fact, it probably sort of contributes to the sinister level of intent in the imagery. Anyway, scent-wise, to me, it's wonderful. Kerry describes it as monstrous. Monstrous, yeah, I see what he means. But to me, it's like the cousin of obsidian. Now if you've smelled obsidian, you'll know that it is really dark, it's really intense, yeah, it's very unique in its aromas. There's lots of the wet vetiver. You have to smell it to believe it, if you know what I mean. But anyway, there are hints of the vetiver going on in Baskerville quite clearly. It's one of the prominent notes that I first sort of got when I sort of took a whiff. And the second lot you can get is some of the... See, to me, if you take a long, slow, deep inhale, you get the frankincense, and that sweetens it up and brings everything nicely to kind of a bit of a crescendo, if you will. And I can see what he means by the monstrous sort of levels that Kerry sort of refers to. Now, frankincense is a very familiar scent to me. And it's one of those ones that gets you, you know. It's like when some music really sort of resonates with you. Frankincense is a scent that does that to me, and it's just wonderful. And if you sort of sit and take a real slow deep inhale, you can get elements of Spitfire going on. That's probably the sort of the leathery, tarry type thing going on. Anyway, it's a wonderful scent, and like I say, it's a bit of a cousin of obsidian. If you're sort of looking for something similar, maybe not quite so strong, then Baskerville will do the trick nicely for you. Anyway, on to the shaves that I've had so far. They've been fantastic. Typical levels of P&B protection and glide. Cannot find fault there, and the post-shave, as always, is exquisite. So today's shave, we're going to do a face leather with Baskerville. We're going to be using, hardware-wise, Mercure 39C with an Astra blade. Yes, it is an Astra blade, superior stainless. And as always, it's going to be the Cadman 26mm silver tip knot. This is the RS being my dad's. And we're just going to go for it. So I've already hot toweled. What I'm going to do, I've taken a slightly wetter brush than normal. Seems to like a lot of water, this one, so I'll start with a wetter brush to get a good amount of lather going. And when you start lathering, it kind of changes. So there's a sweetness that isn't the frankincense coming through. I mean, look at that. Look, just oodles of lather. It was almost toffee-like to my nose just then. And I love it. So, beautiful, beautiful lather. I'm not going to waste what's in the pot at all. Look a bit silly, but who cares? I'm shaving on video. We're not going to waste perfectly wonderful lather. No. And it's November. I'm not doing it this year. However, I'll be donating in good fashion because it's a fantastic cause. So gents, if you know someone who is participating and growing a wonderful moustache, contribute. I'm going to find someone. If anyone is doing Movember, I haven't yet found someone to contribute to, so if you are, send me a link to your bio in the comments below. I might send you a donation. So, I've got a good amount of soap in the brush. We're just going to start building a lather. Wonderful scent. But yeah, I need a good scent after this week. So it's been a rough week. Wednesday night, Thursday morning, I had to be rushed to hospital. They suspected an aneurysm in the brain. Thankfully it wasn't. Otherwise I might not be standing here videoing this shave. Further tests yet to follow, but suffice to say, they deemed me okay to go home. So I've been recovering, and I thought, well, I deserve a good shave. I had a shave yesterday, but the painkillers just left me feeling a little bit less than wonderful. So I thought I'd have a really good one today. There, we've got a lovely, lovely lather going on. And just a brush full, literally. So, I'll take 39C and do a 3-pass shave with the grain across the grain and against the grain in the usual fashion. It's quite an old blade in this now. I think this will be shave 11. So it's already done 30 passes, so this will be 31, 32 and 33. And with a good Phoenix Beau soap, you need not worry. It will protect diligently, as we will now see. Brilliant amounts of glide. Even against this old blade. So you often think an old blade's going to start pulling and tugging. Nothing. Not a beam. Wonderful stuff. Now the scent is quite mild on the face. And for me, I get a lot more of the frankincense, the sweeter notes coming through. I know Kerry's mentioned there's like tonka bean in there. I'm not familiar with the individual scent of that. Could be there. But it's a nice sweet note that comes through. Mostly frankincense that I can get. There may be other things. Just wonderful levels of glide there. And cushion, stacks of it. It's a Phoenix Beau soap, so it's going to be wonderful. We know that. So this one, I mean, I love obsidian. It's a wonderful, wonderful scent. This. If you like vetiver, you are really going to like this. Particularly if you liked obsidian and you want it dialed down a little bit, this would be ideal. And I've realised that with the lather on the old lips, it looks like I'm a throwback from Halloween. I've got white lipstick on, maybe going for a rave. Not going to happen. There we go. First pass complete. Wonderful, wonderful shaving. It's nice and smooth. Brilliantly protected. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm just going to wipe off. Let's see where we're at. But we know where we're at. It's Phoenix Beau soaps, so we know it's going to be fantastic. There we go. Just look at the amount of lather left in there. It's full to the brim, literally brimming with quality lather. And you never fail to get a good lather with Phoenix Beau soap. It's simply divine. Simply divine. So, cross the grain as best we can. I hope you've all had a good week. Certainly better than mine. Nothing fun about being hospitalised. Just feels wonderful, this soap under the blade. There we go. And across the grain on the face. There we go. Wonderful stuff. So into the final pass. It's one of those ones where you just want to keep shaving for the scent and the performance, obviously. But the scent is really nice. Really, really primal kind of scents going on. Still got stacks in there, absolutely stacks of quality lather. Love it. That was a relatively short load as well, as you saw. It doesn't take a lot to get a good brushful from Phoenix Beau soaps. They're not ridiculously hard, they're not soft. They're certainly softer than a crope, harder than a crope, but not quite as hard as a triple milled. So, there we go. So, third and final pass against the grain, and we see that there are absolutely no shortcomings at all in the performance of this soap. It's slick as you like. And that's one of the reasons why I will buy just about anything Kerry puts out. In fact, I have done. Every soap he's brought out, I've got. The balm, I've got. Because you know they're just brilliant. And they just work. Every time. And the scents, wonderful. So, home straight. Beautiful. Job done. So, just clean up. And see what we've got. We've got a shaved face, gents. It's wonderful. Exactly what I needed. So, to recap, we've had the Cadman brush, we've had the Mercure 39C in an Astra blade, and we've had Baskerville. It's one of them soaps that is just going to get right under your skin from day one. The scent, simply divine. It's another clear winner from Phoenix Beau in terms of the scent and obviously performance. It's evocative. It's a very, like I say, a very primal scent. And if you look at the artwork, it's very, very dark, very sinister, and it's just a delight to use. I say the scent is very primal to me. There's the elements of the vetiver, the sweetness of the frankincense, that almost smoky. There's something smoky going on as well. It's just a delight. It really is. I know I said the other week when Star Noir went straight to the top of my favourite scents, and I think that after careful consideration, Baskerville sits right there too. It's got the darkness of a scent that I like, it's got the sweetness from the frankincense that I love, and let's face it, let's look at that artwork again, it's just superb. I love it. So, yeah, Baskerville. I know it's in limited numbers. I know Kerry hasn't had any left. I think Shaving Station may still have some, and any other distributors across the surface of the planet may have some. Hopefully for you guys they have. If you haven't tried it already, you really need to. It's just great. It's fantastic. I would not hesitate to recommend this in any way, shape or form. What more can I say about it? The artwork, look at it! Again, I know I've showed you the artwork a lot, but I think it's fantastic. It's just superb. I love it. I think sometimes, I mean, I don't often get caught up in the packaging of a product. It's not important generally to me. What's inside and what it does is the most important thing. But sometimes the packaging can just kind of be the little icing on the cake, you know, just to sort of say, yeah, that is truly fantastic and everything's been thought of. And it has, look, it's just wonderful. Oh look, there we are, reflection in the reflection. So, gents, Baskerville, if you haven't tried it, try it. I thoroughly recommend it, for the performance and for the scent and for the whole experience. In fact, it shouldn't be missed. So, thank you for watching. If you like the video, I'd very much appreciate your thumbs up. If you really like the content and want to see more as time goes by, the subscription button is down there as well. It'd be very nice of you to hit that and let me know, and I'll check your channel out and give you a subscription and that back. So thank you again for watching. This has been Baskerville. I've been Nick. Bye.